Welcome back to our third and final installment of our Knife-Only Zombies Black Ops 2 on Farm. Now this will be a 12-minute video, and I will try to keep you entertained until the end of the video. But for now, I want to talk about a couple things. Number one, where you can find me. You can find me on Social Blade. Now if anybody knows what Social Blade is, you know where to go. For those who don't, just go to socialblade.com, socialblade.com. Now, they have a chat room in this site, and that's where I go to a lot. You can find me there pretty much all the time now. I just found out about this site and about YouTube itself having a actual chat room for this site, and that's where you can find me. Now, I do have a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys. One is new content, new games. I will be having some new games come out. I'm thinking about doing, well, the first thing I was going to do was try to do like a review system where I'd put out games and then tell you what I think about them from being just an average gamer and randomly selecting games that people might or might not want to play. For instance, like Need for Speed Most Wanted. I have talked about this a few times, but some people, I don't know if they actually want to play the game. I will tell you this, the game sucks. It really does. But would you know that if I didn't tell you? Oh yeah, look at this, ballistic knives. Now, watch the ballistic knives. Very quick tip. When you're using them, look how fast you hit. You hit a lot quicker. This is going to become very helpful in the future. Especially when you don't have him and you try to punch. When he jabs, it takes a little bit longer for him to pull back, which is actually time that you can use to do something else, whether it be run away or kill another person. But the new games that are coming, I will be trying to get Far Cry 3. That is very popular on YouTube. And because it is very popular on YouTube, the market is saturated. But I personally want to play the game. I think it looks awesome. When it says Skyrim with guns, that appeals to me. I like shooters. I also like Skyrim. What could be better? I don't know. But it just seems that it's going to be a very good game. I will have that out here. I'm also going to be doing a Let's Play of Black Ops 2 for the campaign. Now, this is also a very oversaturated market, but it don't matter. Some people want to see it. And if you're subscribed to my channel and watching my videos, one, thank you very much. Two, you might want to see it. I'm thinking about doing Dead Space 1, 2, 3, or whatever comes out next. The problem with that is this. Like that long shot, it was nice. Okay, the problem with that is this. I am a scaredy cat. These games freak me out a lot. I tried playing Dead Space before. I made it to like, well, I don't know if you call it chapter or whatever, but the third act. We'll just call it chapter. Made it to about the third chapter, and I was about done. I was like, oh, dude, I can't take this. I can't do it. I was just like this, all nervous and stuttering. Like, no, I'm done. I felt the same thing too for BioShock when that first came out. But with BioShock, it was pretty simple. If you're playing BioShock, just turn around. That's where they are. That was all there was to it. And it really creeped me out. Because I was like, oh my god, I don't know where these things are. They could be anywhere. And not just turn around. Oh, he's behind me. And it just seemed to be the same thing throughout. Now, BioShock does have a second, and I think they also have a third. I'm not sure. I haven't played it since the first one. But I might throw some BioShock up here. It's just a little bit of old-time games. You know what I mean? Some games that people haven't played in a long time and just want to see it again. For instance, there is a guy named Tails that I talk to in Social Blade. You can find him there at nights usually. He does Sonic games, and Mario for the old system. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I haven't seen this in forever. And maybe that's a market, so we're going to try to tap into it. Now, once again, I know I have thanked you guys for watching my videos, but I sincerely mean it. Thank you for watching. Commenting is, you can comment, you don't have to. It's all up to you. I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything. But if you guys do comment, I will get back to you. I will say something, whether it be, I don't know, maybe something from thanks if you just say, hey, nice video. Or if you have a question, I will answer it. Now, I will be doing a Skyrim video for how to get some of your attributes up, for instance, like conjuration, smithing, and everything. Before, the video on smithing used to be simple. It was iron daggers. Well, they patched that. And now, as one person told me, it takes about 1,000 daggers to make in order to level up. So, there is a quicker way, and we will show you that. Also, Conjuration, I'm not sure if that still works or not. Some guy said it didn't, but somebody else told me it did. So, we'll figure all that out. And we'll put a whole system out there of how to just level up really quickly. One thing I will tell you about if you're doing Skyrim and you're leveling up quickly, I don't know, what do you call them, monsters, or we'll just call them enemies. The enemies get stronger as you level up. So sometimes it's nice to stay around level, I don't know, 20, maybe even less, or to use your fighting skills quicker, or first. For instance, let's say you're using a one-handed sword. Use your one-handed swords, and then move on to your other things like smithing and all that good stuff. The reason for that is because when you're boosting your level right off the bat, you'll start at level, I don't know, what could we call it? We'll just say level 20. The enemies are strong at level 20. You are weak at level 20. You are only good at smithing. Now, if you're going to build stronger weapons, it will work. But if you're not really building bigger weapons, you're just leveling up, then a random iron sword, or for instance, like if you use a Daedric sword, the Daedric sword isn't going to be as strong if you've never leveled it up. So, right here we're at level 12. We are getting close to the bread and butter of my death. The meat and potatoes of the action. But like I was saying, it's better to maybe get to at least level 5 or 6 just using whatever skill you're going to be using, whether it be destruction, one-handed, two-handed, archery. Get that up, and then go from there. Now, on to one thing that I personally want to talk about is football. If anybody has watched the football this weekend, you would have known that the Redskins are out, the Colts are out, the Vikings are out, and who else played? It's an AFC team. Did I say the Colts? Yeah, who else played? Oh, and the Bengals are out. So no real wild card weekend. It was basically who you thought was going to win won. Now, 5 minutes. We got about 5 minutes left in this video. We're at level 12. So as you can see, the zombies are massive. There are a bunch. There is a whole lot. So we'll just try to take them out as quickly as we can, because, right, like I said, once you get to level whatever, once you get the Galvaknuckles, and it's pretty simple to 14. So if you've been following along, you pretty much know how to be successful and how to survive. Right here behind me, once you get to level 14, open that. No sense of having yourself in a cluster. Just move on. Let them be in a line, really. Run the train right in front of you. Because once you're back there, they're all going to come down and through that little fence area. And they're all just going to be in a line, which is going to help. Now, level 13, round 13. Whew. It's like, this can't go on forever. So first, when I punch, I'm like, okay, is it one hit still? Or is it two? Still one. So what I'm trying to do now is I will take a couple of these out really, really quickly. It sucks right here because I can't actually see them until they're right in front of me. This just helps with the filter process. Now, I haven't been rebuilding barriers, and I actually, now looking back on it, I should have. Look at that. That bitch just rose from the ground like crazy. Okay, so that was about 6 of them. And that wasn't any of them, really. There's still a whole bunch coming. So, like I said, looking back on it, I should have rebuilt some barriers. I go down here, as you see. Now, I was so tempted to start shooting. Like, you sons of bitches. I didn't. I kept my cool. But right as soon as I spawn, I get this quick revive. Now, I can only get it 2 more times, so pay attention to that. Really pay attention to how many times you've used it. Because if you use it 3 times, you lose it. So just stick with it, stay with it, and try not to get down until the later levels. Now, if you get down at level 14, that is pretty goddamn respectable. So don't get all butthurt about it. As you see here, I went down twice in the same round. And I'm pretty sure I do make it to round 14. I start changing it up a little bit. I start going back to, hey, let's just play it safe. But at first, I was just gung-ho and seeing what I could do. Now, if you see to my right, oh, I must have it one more time. I don't understand why, but okay. Oh, the reason I went down before is because I forgot Juggernaut. That's very important to have. Juggernaut. I do go ahead and get Juggernaut, but I don't think I realize it yet. And surprisingly, I'm not dead yet. Actually, I should have been dead right there. But I'm not, so the round moves on. Insta-kill. Like, yay, insta-kill. They all die with one hit. Wait. I have died from the first hit for a while now. But level 14, round 14. This is where I realized that, oh man, I need Juggernaut. I don't have it, so I go up and get it. Now, we are coming to an end. So with all the things we talked about today on this video, I know a lot of it wasn't about Black Ops Zombies at all, but how much can you say? Oh, I punched a zombie. He's dead. He's dead. What round we're on? You see that. You're pretty much paying attention. Now, finally I start using the knives. Just for fun. But I will be going down very shortly. But of all the things we've talked about today, we've hit on a lot of topics on where we're going, this channel's going. As you saw behind me, the Quick Revive is gone. So, you know where we're going and where we're heading and what games are coming out. So, guys, hit me up. Talk to me. Hit me up on Social Blade. Talk to me. I'm under Komodo Mojo. I'm there almost all the time at nights. But just, yeah, hit me up. I'm about to die really, really soon. So, thank you for watching this video, and if you've watched all the Progression series, I'd like to say thank you, and more to come.